we got this Polaris RZR here. Here's this little problem. Detached for a good reason. Blown out. Alright, let's get this in the shop and let's get it working on. Okay guys, first things first, let's get these seats out of here because once we get all four out, we'll be able to get our center console out, kind of move our way back, follow the line, the shift cable. So let's do that real quick. Alright, now that we got the seats out, we'll be able to get some of these plastics off and we'll just go all the way down the line. Hopefully we don't have to take this off. Ideally, that'd be nice if we didn't have to. That's just kind of a lot more work than what really I want to do. But, you know, first things first, we'll get all this paneling off. We'll get our shift knuckle off here and then we should be getting going. Got ourselves a little tray here. Put our clips in. I know you guys can't see there, but there we go. Okay. Look at this one here. Looks like we're loose there. Let's go ahead and get these bad boys out. Looks like we got 4 of them all the way around. Let's go get those. Alright guys, looks like it's a T40 here. That fits pretty good. So, get this on a small impact here and give her hell. All 4. Now we gotta pop this thing up. We'll actually get the soda out of here. We don't need that. Alright. So, we need this guy out of here. So this should just pop right off here. You gotta be very gentle. Let's go grab some tools. Alright, I got a few of these plastic trim tools here. We'll see if that gets us where we need to be. There we go. Pop that off. Now, we got another Torx bit right up in there. Alright, I got my T25 bit here. Go ahead and get this going. Should be able to pull that right up and drop the screw we just so desperately need. But what I'm going to do actually is we're going to put this right back where it came from so we don't lose it. Alright, here's what we're after right there. That cable, so we got to go all the way back. Alright, let's repeat the same steps here. We're going to need the same tools. So let's stuff them back here. Alright, let's get you set up here. Alright. There's one. Alright, here's two. There's three. And four on this opposite side. And there looks like two of these T40s. One, two. There we go. Suppose I should have got a bigger band, but alright, stuff these through. Stuff this through. Take this out. Looks like we got a connection under here. Hopefully you guys can see that. There we go. They're both different sizes, so you can't screw them up. Alright. So, now we got our line here. Got the line that goes all the way back, all the way up front. Like I said, I hope we don't gotta take that back. We can just come straight back through there. It looks like we can. So let's go ahead. We'll get these nuts off this side, and then we come up over here. I should have asked about this boot. Should have got a new boot for the customer, but we don't. So right here, we'll get this off. Looks like we got a little clip here. This looks like kind of a pisser of a clip. Come on. Looks like you gotta push in first and then be able to pull that section down. There you go. I'll show you. So, here you go. So you gotta pull that little hook down first, and then you can pull it out all the way. We got a washer here, and then we should be able to pull out our system here. Okay, let's go ahead and get those out of there. Let's go find the correct wrench. If I was a betting man, these would be 19. I grabbed an 18 like a foolish idiot. Let's check with the 19 here. Oh, wouldn't you know? Okay, looks like we need to get a wrench on the back here. Looks like it's a 19 as well. Let me go find another 19. You always got to stash a few of these Pittsburgh wrenches, because I tend to grind these down if I need to, you know, get the ends going or something. But I always find a handy use for them. But there we go. Okay. So we'll go ahead and get that off. Okay. Now, looks like we gotta get this off too. Looks like it's crimped on there, which kind of sucks. So I'm gonna. I guess this is the old one, so it doesn't freaking matter. There we go. Okay, it slid right off. Funny enough, that's broken there too, so we can tell the customer that. Good idea that we got this fixed. This was inevitable breaking. All right. Well, there's one piece. Let's go do this back section now. Do we need some light down here for you guys? I don't think so. We'll get some anyways. Alright, how's that for you? There we go. So, kind of the same premise there. We'll jam this guy up here so we hit our hand on this hot ass exhaust like a bunch of foolish idiots. There we go. Slip this through. And of course, our main issue is that this nut is stuck to here, but We need it the opposite way. So let me go grab pliers and we'll go from there. Okay. Alright, we'll use this guy here. Get my hand out of the way, get the blocking light. There we go. Ideally, you brush that off with a steel brush, just so you're not grinding sand all the way out. But it's alright. What do you do? My bad for hitting all that. Probably makes a terrible noise in your ear. Alright, so there we go. Alright, now from the looks of it, I think it'd be smarter to kind of pull it out this back way. So let's do that. Just give that a good yank, but that ain't going anywhere. Alright. So we're stuck back here somewhere. That'd be a batting man. There we go. Looks like we're going now. Come on. Let's. There we go. Now we should be able to rip that out of there. I guess not. Anything more? I don't know why. Alright. There we go. Here's the old one compared to the new one. Looks like the new one came with a new bush in there and new stud, which is nice. Looks like we're already pre-crimped, which is, hopefully we can just pop that off. I'm assuming we can. You can see where we're blowing out. Looks like it hit on something, you know, coming all the way around this end here. Looks pretty identical. Same stud on that side, and let's get this sucker put in. We're just gonna kind of lightly run this down through here. Hope that we can see it from here. You can. I don't know if you guys can see it right in that little corner, in that little crack. There we go. Alright. Reach your hand in there. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a tight fit. Alright, we're kind of in place. I guess we can do it this way. Kind of feels a little odd, actually. I'm gonna go check that out quick. Check that side. Well, it's just nuts. Just nuts on there, so. Alright. So, I think what we're going to do is I'm going to get this nut off, which I'm going to assume it's a 10 mil or a 12 mil. Let's wrongly assume a 10. And go figure. I'm going to try 7/16 because I don't know where my other 12 went. Let's try 1/2 inch. Oh, we got something here. Alright. There we go. Get that off. This one, hopefully it's loose. Oh, doesn't even have a nut. Hurrah. Looks like we're reusing that one. Okay. Let's see. Oh my. You only get one finger at a time on this thing, so it's a little brutal. There we go. That's the nut we're working on here. Gotta get it. Turn it here. And we'll blast it on with the wrench. Alright, let's go up front. Okay, for this instance, let's get this off. Apologies for the noise. Alright, this thing, first things first. Let's get it on here, because alright. Alright. This popped in here. With this guy here. There's that. Let's go get our 19s. Let's get that snugged up. That's nice and tight. Let's get the one in the rear. Let's get this. Now, this kind of depends, luckily, where we can set where we want the positions to be, park or whatever. I'm just gonna hold it there for now. We can change it later. Alright, let's go give it a test. Alright, let's park. Oh, we gotta put this back on, don't we? I can already hear you guys yelling. Well, this is awfully dumb.